Did I give you guys a level up?
Mm,
I don't think so.
I don't think you.
Anyway.
Oh wait, I
No.
think you did right after the Peter fight, and I just forgot to do it.
Peter fight.
So I'm just gonna.
That's quite a while ago.
What level
Yeah.
are you, Ryan?
I'm 13.
That's correct then.
Yes, like we got the 13th level up after the Peter fight, and I just didn't update my spell list besides giving myself Prismatic Spray and getting rid of that.
So, Genesis, do you remember your title card?
No.
Would you like a reminder? Or would you like to wing it?
If I find this, it should be somewhere in here. Title card. Is there pins? No, it wasn't pinned. Here it is.
So, I just have to say what's on this card, right? Okay. This is for mature audiences. It contains violence, drugs, heavy alcohol use, and Angerfist's magic card. I should laugh, but I will. So if you're not older than 15 years old, leave at your earliest convenience. Probably be offended by it. Am I getting paid for this?
Nope. Alright. We return to the not split apart group, where you have found yourselves at the tree line. Your goblin friend, I cannot remember, did you convince him to leave?
Yes.
Left you with a crude drawing. Of what you could expect here. You can see through the time that you've been waiting that there has been guard changes at 7 in the morning, at 3 in the afternoon, and at 11 at night. 8-hour shifts each.
Okay.
You have also seen a increase in activity, more guards, and more very large, ominous-looking individuals in purple armor. They seem to be ceremonial in nature, but also look like their armor is built to withstand hell itself. Which is okay because you know that you're in the abyss, so it probably can't withstand the abyss too well. They haven't spotted you in the tree line.
Yeah.
That, or they just haven't cared. I've noticed that during today, in between shifts, there was a lot of commotion in the town before it all died down. That is all the information you have, apart from the fact that these palisade walls are rather reinforced as of late.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do?
Okay.
asking the person who's already been drinking, what would you like to do? Well, uncorks bottle. You think you know what the answer is already, right?
I'm just looking at my spells because I'm thinking, because like how at Angerfist would ask the group, how do we actually want to go about this? The easiest thing would be is if we could just teleport right in, but there's a chance. I can't do that with most of you because you're quite a bit bigger than me. I'd be able to take Genesis. I'd be able to take either Genesis or Newbeck just straight in there, but that still leaves you. That still leaves Throln and Axe out here. So I could take either Genesis or Newbeck, probably Newbeck, and we could maybe attempt to disable the Ballista. Actually, I think that was an idea you had, Newbeck, to go in and try and sabotage their ballistas and their catapults, and make it a bit easier for Throlnum to get closer.
It was my idea last session. It's I've just got to make sure I time it so if something happens while I'm in there, I don't just die. You guys can get there quick enough to save me. So
and so then they don't just fix it too quickly.
Yeah.
At that point, Thraldom, if you are hasted, which would you do? Oh yeah, you would know what hasted is. The spell allowing you to move like twice as fast. How quickly do you think you would be able to make it to the wall?
Full tilt. At full tilt, I'd imagine, is what you're asking.
Yes.
One round.
So 6 seconds.
Let me rephrase that. 6 seconds.
Okay.
I can keep him invisible for a minute.
I don't need to be invisible.
I also
just
don't
need
think
those ballistas down.
Yes, I also don't think causing invisibility on a giant that's going to be running is going to be too helpful. They'll feel him coming before they see him.
Yeah, they won't see him. It's very hard to aim at shit if you can't see it.
Well, if Throlnum agrees to be invisibility by you, that's fine. Axe.
It would be wasted on me, I'd feel. You would need to use it on yourself.
Yes. Kill.
Axe. I am thinking of hasting you as well, but I doubt you can move nearly as fast as Throlnum.
Oh, well. Probably not. He does move quite quicker because he is a bigger person. It's easier for him to cover more ground.
So
You
Throlnum,
could be upon my shoulder, Bolton, of course.
Yes, and then when Throlnum gets to the wall, you could attempt to jump onto it. Start taking out the people on there.
The quicker into the fight, the better.
But first, I need those ballistas and catapults taken care of. Otherwise, I could be a lot more hurt than I want to be.
Yes, I'd rather take out the ballistas and catapults beforehand as well. I do not have, unless I could just set their ropes on fire, which will naturally draw attention to myself. But
Why not
Mis-
look at setting something that takes a little longer to go off?
Mr. DM, sir, on the map that we got from the goblins, did it
Yes.
describe where their barracks were?
Nah.
Is there any like detailed description of where they're going after shift or anything like that?
Nah.
Yeah.
You can only see the wall. You cannot see within.
Okay. Oh, good.
If they have gunpowder or things like that, I can make a bomb.
Gunpowder.
It'd be improvised as hell.
What is gunpowder?
No, it probably isn't here then.
Black powder.
It's a
Black
powder like
powder.
substance. Yeah.
Black powder. Well, the thing with black powder is if they had some, we could just go there and light the black powder on fire from a distance, and then
I think if they had black powder, they'd probably be using things a bit more damaging than ballista and catapults. Something like ship cannons and such. I might be able to rig something onto their ballistas and stuff for the ballistas and the catapults that would trigger when they try and use them. That would maybe snap the ropes. I don't know how I would do that.
Make the ropes a little weaker. Cut a few strands. Make it easier to snap than it normally would.
Yeah.
Sabotage. All that.
Yes, that is the idea. I'll need a dagger. Does I just look at Nubek?
it like opens up his shirt, and you just see 5 daggers just all in, like sitting around. Which one do you like? This one or this one or this one? This one's mine, not that one.
I think if this would just grab one of the daggers.
It like gets lifted up slightly when you try to take it out.
I'm gonna need the dagger, Nubek. Or is it just hooked into your clothes?
It's just hooked into my clothes. I'll just unhook it and give it to you one.
Okay, so the name of the plan at the moment is Sabotage.
You
With
see. Oh,
signal.
sorry, you hear a familiar sound. Excuse me.
The
I look
familiar
at the man.
sound. I turn to look at the sound. Is it that goblin?
No, it's not the goblin. It is the elf. The drow.
Oh, Valtria.
Yeah. Why'd you leave me all the way back at the other town? Where is...
I thought you went with Jimmers. I asked if you were going to be going with Jimmers.
Where is Jimmers?
Last I knew, they were in Longbird.
Yeah, well, I got there, and they're not there. In fact, there's a lot of commotion. Apparently something really bad happened.
Yeah, they fought with Richard. And
Why
because
would
of that,
someone go and do something like that?
Because
well, I didn't tell them to, but apparently they decided that was the end point. I did tell them that their help would be appreciated here, but they could have a couple of days of vacation there if they want. Apparently, a couple days of vacation there means fucking off somewhere.
But for once, I don't have the information of where someone is. That pisses me off. Especially considering they're sitting here saying that I'm meant to somehow be their partner.
Yeah. I have no way of explaining how they think. I don't
Anyway, what's
understand
going
it
on here?
myself.
This looks like a tricky situation. How'd you guys get this big of an attention?
Well,
I'm just gonna look at a certain someone. A certain, like, tall someone who drank my potion not long ago. Not saying anything, just a look.
well, no, they'd be back to being short, a dwarf.
It only lasted a short time because it didn't actually.
Yes, you're right, I forgot. I'd be looking at the dwarf that's similar to my size.
Also, still taller than goblins.
Yeah,
So compared to you,
Just-
they're still tall.
just to be absolutely certain, Thrillnum, you're willing to vouch for Valtria?
About.
About whether or not, I trust your opinion, about whether or not they might have slipped the information.
Me slip information? Please, I'm a gatherer, not a giver.
Unless you feel like it.
I only give it to you because you have been kind to me. Stop being kind, and I'll stop giving you the information. Now, what's
That
this
is
nonsense about me giving information? Who would say such things about me?
Well, Newbeck and I, well, each of the towns that we have gone to, being Lonberge, Silgus, and Littlewood, Richard was just straight up, was just at Lonberge and had a talk with Jimus, which led to a fight. Littlewood had what can only be described as an illusion, and a goblin that.
You don't
And
need to make it any more clearer who did it. It was clearly Richard's assassin. We didn't tell him not to tell Richard where he was going.
we did think of that. And the only other choice besides him is the blacksmith, who has fair reason to want to fuck us over, given that their town is now dead, and that we travel with the goblin that killed his wife.
You know, that's fair. But how does he know that the goblin killed his wife?
It
The goblin killed
doesn't.
his wife?
I did.
Gave her a heart attack.
I scared her. It was funny. That's why I had no back for a little while and no legs. Guessing you weren't there.
Creatures.
There is a high chance it was Richard's assassin.
I did some digging on our old friend Richard. He's a master artisan. Crafts weapons that are considered far more powerful than some regular weapons I have seen. And these weapons have tremendous abilities. Most of them are weak compared to what you could fathom with your magic, but imagine
But even a
low-level
weak,
magic.
but
that
even
can
a
be
low-level
permanently
magic can be.
casted in a weapon.
Oh, that would be incredibly annoying. And so long as you're able to keep hitting, it will just continuously stack the damage. He's gonna be a pain in the ass to fight.
I've heard rumors that he has a spear that or well, at least I'd imagine it's a spear. It could be a ballista bolt that has a arcane tip that casts heat metal. He needs to make those every time he makes one, but point is that's the sort of power he holds.
Right. Well, thank you for that information.
Now,
We were
done
just
accusing
deciding.
me? Good.
Yes. Apologies.
Apology accepted.
We were just discussing as to how we're going to deal with this town.
Oh, no. Let me guess. Storm in like you usually do.
No.
Oh,
We
not
were
going down the
talking about.
brute force this time.
Well, we were. Well, with the fact that there is ballista and catapults there, that makes it a bit harder. We were talking about.
Yeah.
We were talking about sabotaging them before. So then Thronum can actually get close and do what he does.
Look at you doing all of this fancy maths.
I'm not. Whilst I do have moments of being a fucking moron, I am not a complete idiot.
My apologies. I mistook you for the old Angerfist. The one that decided to go up against, what was his name again? The Hollow Knight?
Yeah. Yeah, I fucked around and found out, didn't I?
And now poor little old Nuvix is paying for it. Here underneath Nuvix's breath.
Please, you haven't even changed.
I haven't needed to. I wasn't the one that fucked around and found out. Then,
True.
like, looking at you again.
True, you somehow managed to become a fucking messiah.
I'm good at what I do.
Anyway,
A little bit of
don't
drugs.
let me interrupt you. Maybe you might need my help, maybe not. I want to hear your ideas.
At the moment, the idea is I'd mentioned Dornubek and myself somewhere into the camp, but we're going to draw attention unless I can locate a specific spot within 500 feet that I could mention to us. Then we can hide and try and stealthily sabotage the ballistas and the catapults. Probably be better to do that during the night, because then we have cover of darkness, and you and I can see in the dark.
Glass of that place would do wonderfully for that. Have you found out guard patterns?
The guards swap positions at Meta. It was 11 at night, 3 in the afternoon, and
7.
7 in the morning.
Wonderful. We should probably look at doing it around an hour after. Or, not an hour after, an hour within the changing. That's usually the time that they'll be too busy giving a report about what's going on. Unless, of course, Richard's people aren't that organized, then maybe we don't want to do that. Do you know how organized they are?
Well, I'd say they're fairly organized, given those people in purple armor. They look rather important.
Oh. We might not want to attack this place then.
I'm guessing they have something about them that is incredibly, incredibly annoying.
Well, you remember your old body. Just imagine each of them as strong as that.
Well, what's to say we just don't,
Great.
go around and go attack the castle?
Good, but then that will give them a chance to pincer us.
I'm going to look at someone that has joined our group again. How far is the castle from here?
You guys, why do you always ask me?
Because you always know the answers.
Well, going by the map, I'd hazard a guess it's about a day's travel.
It's a day's travel, and they know
Oh, I didn't
Legion's
I didn't know we had it on the map. My bad.
She points towards the guards, sort of looking towards the forest. They know.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Just
kind
don't
of.
want to. They just don't want to be the first to attack because they have the advantage of defense.
I know,
Yeah.
but if they think we're going to go attack the main town, they'll try to pinch us from behind, and we can attack them when they're outside of their cover.
Again, this is. Do we even know what sort of forces they have behind the town?
No.
No idea.
It would be a great idea if we had informants on the other side, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed to get that close. Kind of used my last bit of
Goodwill.
goodwill to get that information about Richard.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of us trying to go around them and just attack the castle because they will just pincer us. Or worse, we just get fucked up there. If we
Oh,
can
Did I just hear
but-
snoring? Cody?
No, yeah.
I'm here. I'm just eating.
Wolf.
I was going to say, I yawned really loud.
Woof. He might be dead.
And
He
so
told me
this-
that he's been having a psychotic episode in his head all day, or all week.
Alright.
I just love how casually you accepted that too. Fair enough.
You want me to go check on him?
If he's asleep, he is asleep, and they won't be able to join in on the conversation.
Which is a pain in the ass, because I was going to ask if they'd be willing to haste axe and throw them, so then that leaves me open to maybe do Bigby's hand or something. But
And also, but then it becomes very concerning attacking a town with 3 players.
yeah, which was the whole reason why we put it off last time, so the axe would be awake.
But yeah, just go check if he's asleep. If he is,
Yeah.
try and wake him up. But if he doesn't want to wake up, don't force it.
Try to wake him up. He will wake
I'll
up.
be back.
It's the fact that will he want to get back up and
Yeah.
play?
I was just going to be like, well, we hear it in the mic in a minute, so we'll see.
Wake up! No.
Gotta go put on some makeup.
Go on. Makeup on Max.
I've been watching, what's it called? Legends of Arceus, or whatever it's called. D&D shit.
Oh, Legends of Vox Machina.
No. Advantis. What it's called.
I was gonna say you should probably watch Legends of Vox Machina. It's actually it's not too
I
far
have
off of the actual
Yeah,
the
I know.
D&D sessions.
I have been watching it. I haven't got too far, so don't ruin anything for me. I haven't had time to sit down to watch it lately. But
Have you watched the actual episodes though?
I get a fair few of them.
Okay, because I never watched any of the episodes for the first game that they did. Because yeah.
Yeah, I pick through and pick random ones. So right now I'm on.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm with a different group. I'm watching. Yeah, I'm weird sometimes.
I
right now I'm on a
I would
different-
just watch it from fucking start to start to end.
Yeah.
I was doing that with their season 2 one, but fucking I fucked up and I couldn't remember where I started, what episode I was up to, and I couldn't find it. and they've got over 200 fucking episodes that are 4 hours long. So
Yeah.
kind of hard
Yeah.
to just find the right episode.
You're going to be able to focus enough to play. But I think the answer to that is no.
You cannot focus.
Well, the one I'm watching now, they do like a lot of small ones. They don't do a lot of. There's a couple of long, like 91 video ones,
Yeah.
like 4 hours to 8 hours each. It varies depending on how long they're going to go for.
Yeah.
But I'm watching one now when they're like in a glacier continent, like new campaign, and it's just fully survival sort of based
Right. Okay.
in a tundra sort of biome. Okay.
Out of all of the people who do the Vox Machina stuff, which one is your favorite like voice actor?
Oof.
'Cause
That's hard.
When you think about it, knowing I didn't even know that half of them. I didn't even know that all of them were voice actors, and I didn't even know who they voiced. After
No.
hearing Matt Mercer speaking, I realized, oh shit, he's the voice actor for McCree.
Yeah.
You
I
mean
d-
for Cassidy?
No, it's
Or what
McCree,
is it,
because
what
I'm
it's
an.
not called McCree anymore.
I know,
because-
but I don't care. Max, if you look out your window, you'll see the amount of fucks I give.
Wow, that's a lot of fucks.
None.
There's a lot of fuckers out there.
Yeah, see if you can catch one, because I can't
I
seem to
can.
catch a fuck. So
Yeah?
you can
Just
catch a
did.
fuck, but I can't.
I can't catch a fuck.
And I can't give a fuck either.
Damn. So my thing is, it really depends because there's a couple of them in different series that I really really enjoy the character they're playing.
Do you know that
But-
one of them's in not God of War, is of War?
I did not. I don't keep that up to date with it. I don't know who they voice act for or anything like that.
Oh, well, you know, fuck, what's his name again? The big bearded guy, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah, well, he has a kid with one of the chicks in there.
Yeah.
She voices Kate from Gears of War. I think that's her name, Kat or some shit.
I think it's like I don't mind Sam. Sam like is quite funny most times.
Yeah. Oh, I prefer her. I prefer Vex over her season 2 character.
Yeah,
Sorry, campaign 2 character.
Rex is good.
Damn, it takes Troy a while to walk.
Well, he's depending
I know,
where he
it's
is.
in the trailer.
Well, yes and no. So like, there's no room in the house, so he's has to be in the shed in a trailer.
Uh,
There's a bit of a trip back and forth, and to be honest, it's probably better out there because it'd be a lot more quieter.
yeah. And you don't have just someone randomly walking past you screaming.
Yes. All right. Let me find something to send to you. I'm just going to mute myself real quick.
Oh, pardon me. You know, whilst we wait, I might as well need a game. Oh, you bitch!
You know we are on stream.
Motherfucker.
So just remember that if you're just gonna randomly say swear words, just make sure you say what's going on, so everyone knows.
Oh. I told someone to put their hands up.
See,
Thinking it was a doc. So I had Ready or Not up. And there's a hospital mission now.
What?
I was in the hospital going through, and I made it up to the second story. Took down 4 suspects, and I've rounded a corner. There's a guy in a full like surgery getup, and
Did I hear the sound of a tray returning?
Yeah, he'll be
dead.
coming to give you his answer to the questions I've asked him.
Will he be joining us again, or is he a little too out of it today?
I think he's a little too out of it.
Very much out of it today. Oh my god, I can't believe I fell asleep. It's so early in the
Try
session.
to like reschedule again.
Oh, no, okay. Unless, of course, you want to be here for the fight, then we will reschedule.
No,
I think
I
everyone really wants to be here to fight, Max.
don't know if we're capable of doing it with only the three of us. That's
Yeah.
my.
100%
I-
are.
I believe that
100%
is
try.
You 100%
I am-
are capable. Does that mean that you are going to be successful? Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I'm like. I don't like my chances, and I like my character alive.
Look, I'll roll with the punches if it happens, it happens. But if everyone else will postpone,
I'm more of the mental
because you all
thing is
postponed
on
for
the-
me yesterday, last week. So
Yeah, I'm more of the thing that, like, on the off chance we do end up having to fight Peter, it's bad enough we're already down one person. I don't want to be down two.
yeah,
That's my worry. And I don't
like-
have my computer or
like-
anything.
Yeah, like, you're not going to be able to do what Nubek does as good as you should be able to, because you don't have your computer.
I'm not even out of my house.
Yeah,
I'm like babysitting another house because the person I work with is in hospital,
yeah.
and he's been in hospital all week.
Alright, so we're going to postpone?
Yeah.
I vote yes.
all right.